All right, picture this. It's 1848. News breaks that gold has been discovered at Sutter's mill in California, and suddenly the world goes wild. Farmers, merchants, dreamers, and desperados drop everything and rush west, all chasing that glittering promise of instant fortune. But here's the real twist. The American gold rush was never just about gold. It was a seismic event that transformed America. Socially, economically, and even environmentally, over 300,000 people flooded into California in just a few years, coming from every corner of the globe. Imagine boats packed with fortune seekers sailing from China, Peru, and Australia, all hoping to strike it rich. Now, let's talk reality versus myth. Sure, some folks did find gold nuggets just lying in riverbeds, but most, they spent backbreaking days panning in freezing water, sifting through mud and gravel, hoping for just a glimmer of gold dust. Supplies were scarce, prices were sky high, and not everyone got rich. In fact, the real winners were often the merchants selling shovels and blue jeans. Yep, Levi Strauss made his fortune not from gold, but from sturdy pants. The gold rush didn't just bring wealth, it brought chaos. Law and order was, well, let's say optional. Boomtowns popped up almost overnight, filled with saloons, gamblers, and sometimes a sheriff if you were lucky. It was wild, but it was also a melting pot of cultures, stories, and hopes. But there's a darker side, too. The land was torn up by mining, rivers were clogged with debris, and indigenous populations suffered tremendously, displaced and often devastated by the influx of settlers. These are stories we can't ignore because they shaped California just as much as those golden nuggets did. By 1855, the easy gold was gone, and most miners moved on. But the legacy of the gold rush, that stuck around. California exploded in population, became a state, and kicked off industries and technologies that changed the world. So next time you hear about the gold rush, remember, it's not just a story about gold. It's a story about dreams, about risk, and about how a single discovery reshaped a nation. Thanks for joining me on this adventure through history.